Hey. So you done know already. It's all about raw talk. It's your girl, Tiki Millions. And
Diva Ria, what's up?
you already know what time it is. So make sure and follow us on that Instagram page, Raw Talk Tiki and Riri. And make sure like, share, and subscribe on the YouTube page, okay?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so happy Wednesday.
Happy hump day.
Yes.
Did you hump today?
I would like, in my head I did. Big up Mafia.
Listen, the dawn, you putting it on.
You know what I'm saying? Lash me with that toti. Yeah. You already know. So, me and Ria are, Trinidadian, but we grew up right here in the concrete jungle.
Yes.
And one of the main issues we want to tackle is the diet in the Black, Caribbean, African.
Latina.
Listen,
communities.
we got issues, all right? We don't like to eat bland food. That's where it starts.
Yes.
That's where it started. A lot of seasoning from since we, I think they used to put, freaking tomato stroke in with mouth since before we, even have formula. So, I think we have to make sure and assess a lot of the issues that plague our community, especially high blood pressure, diabetes. I'm a New York State registered nurse.
Yes.
And I have
them
found
checks.
that I find so many Caribbean people entering into the nursing homes younger and younger due to stroke, complications with diabetes. I've had 36-year-old patients come in and double, knee amputee.
Oh my God.
Come on, where are you going with that? I'm gonna be honest. Shout out to my BKA and my AKA people, below the knee and above the knee amputations. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if it could be avoided, it should be avoided.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it can be avoided with proper diet.
Yes.
And even such folks as myself, it's so hard not to eat the bread.
But there's so many great options.
The bread with some butter bread. Give me a butter roll.
Ooh, and some cheese. Oh, God.
Yes. Girl. And I love,
avocado.
Girl, I love bagels. You can't tell me nothing. I never had a bagel. I never seen a bagel or potato I didn't like. It's very hard. But
is it the whole or?
It's everything. I could eat a bagel for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I'm good.
Yeah, bagels are good. I used to love the all. What is it? The all bagel.
Everything bagel.
Yes.
Everything, onion, blueberry, cinnamon, super cinnamon.
The good shit. And what else? Besides the bread, we like pilau. That means a lot of rice cooked on with burnt brown sugar. A lot of seasoning. We like stewed chicken. We like curry chicken.
I cannot go without my curry. So, yeah.
You can eat the curry, but it's about the seasoning that you put into it, because a lot of the time, some of the seasonings we tend to use in the store, you turn it around, it's 1,000 milligrams of sodium in there.
You have to pay attention. I don't use salt, but I use products that have sodium in it. Mm-hmm. And obviously it's not good. And another thing we also have to discuss is just managing your stress and making sure that you're, working out, because diet and exercise does affect your blood pressure and your glucose level as well.
And not dealing with a piece of shit man neither. A lot of Caribbean men
or women
stress.
Sometimes the women be horning the men and they just,
Yeah, and the man and them can't take horn, they can't take rejection, they're miserable when they come home.
What can they take? What can they take? I want to know.
They could take gifts. They like
gifts, right?
Yeah, they like sugar baby treatment.
They want a sugar mama.
And again, we have to just kind of figure out in our life, especially being here in America, there's way more opportunities. I would say this is a capitalist country. You come here, you capitalize. You can get yourself a better meal. You can get yourself better things.
But Tiki, also eating poor is also very cheap. Eating healthy is very expensive.
Exactly. But some people in our culture will spend $300 on a pair of sneakers or $500 on a belt. But you tell them, buy a bag of spelt bread for $6.99. Ooh, whoa, what happened to the $1.99? You know what I mean?
Get that Ezekiel bread. It's spoiled fast, though. Keep it in the freezer.
Thank you. Sourdough bread, that's easily digested in your system. Because a lot of times we eat a lot of things that get stuck in our intestines. Hence, the high rate of colon cancer and all these other diseases that tend to plague us. You have to eat the right shit. We love our roast corn. We love our boiled corn, but corn is not great. We love the roti. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't eat too much corn. Not good at all. Starchy vegetables, all that cassava, dumpling, plantain, sweet potato, yam, green
banana is very good for you. It's very high in iron as well. And you can saute it in some nice grapeseed oil, because a lot of people don't understand.
Or avocado.
Avocado oil is good, and olive oil is not good to cook with. It's good to sprinkle on the food when it's raw, but it's not good to cook with because when it's cooked at a high level, it becomes unstable and it lets off a lot of
toxins,
chemicals, aka carcinogens, into your bloodstream. So mind you gotta know. You have to do it as much as you spend time on the gram and you investigating
on Facebook.
You
was having a panic attack when it was down.
I know they're studying Mako in people business, which in Trinidad means to be nosy. Mako is a nosy person.
Don't be a Makosa.
Mako your health. Mako was good for you. You understand? So if you're gonna make some fried chicken, maybe use like a spelt flour versus the
white flour.
The mix that have any grocery, and it's like 1,200 milligrams of sodium in there.
Correct.
It's just healthier choices. We definitely, once we start getting these sponsors rolling in, we'll shout out where the places to go to get them. Until then, until they cut the check, we just go get the information. You can DM us though. We can give y'all some info.
Listen, your health is wealth. Yes. A lot of changes, especially as you get older, things change. Sometimes you do become diabetic or you do have high blood pressure. You have to learn how to manage it, manage your sodium intake, manage your stress level. And there's a correlation between high blood pressure and diabetes. And so you have to understand how you need to manage both of them together.
And eating a lot of meat tends to, contribute to these things as well too. The pork, the goat, the wild meat, all they like to chase.
The goatee.
You understand? So,
the Trinis would know the goatee.
Yes. So, just know, well, tell them what a goatee is.
It's like a rat.
Yes. Listen, them meat be tender, I know. I know the
and
rat
sweet.
thing. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, I don't think I've ever had goosey in my life. I'm sorry.
Well, we from South, we just
eat a lot of things
that run around in the bush.
That tongue people don't eat. So
my uncle Thomas always say, if once you don't have an ID card, he eats in it. Yeah, so big up Uncle Thomas.
Listen, I am not. I mean, when I was a child, I used to definitely eat. I would eat stuff, And the rabbit would be jumping in the pot, it's just
yes, bunny. And we ain't talking about fatal attraction jumping in the pot neither. You know what I'm saying? That junk getting cooked and served on the plate. And it's good. It actually tastes good. Rabbit is very tender.
But it's something of an acquired, culturally, acquired taste. Yeah.
So again, just eat better. Instead of eating the rice, you could eat bulgur wheat. You could eat couscous. You can eat quinoa. And there's so many different things. A lot of avocado is very good for you,
It's healthy fats.
Yes. Even celery. Blend up some celery, drink
Juice the celery. Yes. My auntie in Trinidad gave me a recipe. And thank you, Auntie. Shout out to Auntie Donna.
Shout out to Auntie.
Yes. And, it's celery, cucumbers, ginger. Ginger is very good for inflation in your body.
And it's very good for your digestive system as well.
Absolutely. Green apple and a handful of spinach. If you juice that, it keeps you full. Ooh, sorry. It's so amazing in terms of the fact that it's healthy for you. Celery, but on a whole, is very healthy.
Yes. So eat healthier. Instead of putting 75% meat, 75% rice and 10% veggies, you should try to put 50% veggies on your plate. Just like, remember the
little diagram.
Little timetable on the clock. So if you should have from 12 to 6 p.m. you should have veggies. From 6 to 9 you should have carbs, and from 9 to 12 you should have your protein.
Right. And lean protein, not the goat, oxtail,
extra gravy,
the pork, I mean, ever since I seen that video about that factory feeding the feed that I don't know if I don't know if I could do the pork. It's very hard for Trinis to part with pork.
We ham on a Christmas.
Yes. Yeah. But reconsidering.
We can definitely do better. And again, it's all about a mindset. You want to be healthy. And again, all these stuff that you're doing, that shit catches up with you. So you don't want to be, again, how you could be a billionaire, but if you have double amputee, like, I'm just saying, who want that? You understand? Who wants a man who can't run? Next thing you know, you have a heart attack and you flick in bed while we fucking because you're not healthy. You understand? So health is wealth, and it's better for you. Health is wealth. Yes. So, one of the things we just kind of wanted to touch on really quickly as well, speaking of health. So we found a video on Instagram with this young lady who says that she likes to give head without a condom because she kind of get pregnant in her throat. And, those throat babies giving STDs too. Yeah, them little kids could be contaminated.
Listen.
Coming in there with chlamydia, a little HSV. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, virus.
Let it know.
I think that I mean, it's amazing some of the things that people don't know, because for me, it's like general knowledge. Any type of sexual activity, whether it's anal, oral, vaginal, like you gotta get a STD. I mean, like it's just basic common knowledge. But perhaps maybe, some people don't know. So, we're here to inform you that yes, you can get an STD in your mouth through oral sex.
If it's not your man, I think you should wear a condom, because I mean, imagine if you are single and you just sucking like 20 dicks a week. Like, that's kind of crazy. And then next thing you know, something happened, you don't even know where it come from. Like, damn, who am I gonna call first? Like, then you're trying to time the shit. God forbid you was drunk and you know what's going on. Like, ladies, just be a little careful more with your mouth. And then you could get sores. Like, you trying to
cold
bag
sores.
dudes in the club with these fucking little sores, these looking like a damn leper around your mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, that shit ain't attractive.
No, and I think that, just for your health, like, please practice safe sex. Like, we do engage in the shit talking about having sex and, but at the end of the day, like Tiki just said, your health is the most important thing. That's, the one thing that's going to carry you through for the rest of your life. And take care of your body. Like, it's amazing how your body works and you don't have to tell it to work. You don't have to put a key in there. You don't have to put gasoline in your trunk or gasoline in your engine, right? Yeah. In your
Unless
engine.
it's your man gasoline. That's a different kind of gas that we want.
So, everything works as it should. And you should just, eat healthy, provide proper nutrition to make sure things are working, and take care of yourself, like your sexual health. Like, you can be fucking whoever you want, 20 men a week, but safely.
Well, yeah, safely, right? Nobody's saying you can't hold the thing, But
if that's what you want to do, that's you.
That's you, At the end of the day, I like one dick. It's just, it saves a lot of drama. You don't have anybody knocking on your door trying to break your car window, shit like that. So at the end of the day, one man is a good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And, when you have a good man, I think ladies, it's always good to it's good to know man shit too at the same time, right?
Yes.
So we're going to talk about some tips on how to, shave your scrotum. So if you're a man and, okay, if you have like some kind of prosthetic issues and your shit looking like a cantaloupe down there, like,
go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor and get that shit figured out. But one of the things I would say is, like, you can definitely lift it up, right? Kind of make it shiny, because then you don't want to rip. You don't want any tears. You don't want any tears.
It shiny.
Yeah, because then it's like you kind of pulling the skin tight, so when you shave, you get a clean shave versus nicking the skin.
Oh my goodness.
It's the truth, girl.
Listen,
Shout out to the men out
my
there.
tip would be take your ass to the wax. Like, there's no way.
Hurts, Rhea.
No, it doesn't. If you have someone that does it good.
Maybe, I don't know.
5 strips top. Hard wax, Brazilian.
All right, next time we're going to get some men.
We have to get some men who actually go to get waxed.
Yes.
Because there are men who does that, and shout out to them, because you know what? You need to take care of your manscape.
Yes.
So definitely go and, hit us up. DM Tiki.
Yes.
Tiki Mills.
Tiki Millions.
Tiki Millions.
And the Raw Talk Riri page as well. Let us know if you're a man who get down there waxed and glazed.
Yes, there are men who do that. I would not suggest, because them balls they're too bumpy. Like, how could you make it smooth?
That's why you gotta pull it. Girl, listen, when you go home tonight, practice this, right?
Practice.
Just
he's not gonna let me touch him.
Pull it tight. I know, right? He's gonna be like, get away from me. Hey, it'll turn on your hat or something and Gallic.
I'm gonna have to be putting some Neosporin on that shit, because I'm gonna be like,
But then get a good, don't be buying dollar pack raisin. Get chick intuition or something like that, the good shit.
Or maybe you just nair it off. Nair does not burn you. Keep it on less than 5 minutes.
Ooh, but then if you get hot and any balls fall out, that's gonna be tender.
What?
Tender. That Patrice Robert song. Guess what he gonna be singing in the bathroom?
No, I mean, like, I think that for one, men, you have to take care of those areas, Yes. Don't be too hairy. Like, just because your hair is sweat and all those things.
Yeah,
we don't want to be like,
is hold on to sweat, boy.
You playing basketball every day? Like, what's up? I mean, like, take care of that shit.
Only salty balls I want is my meatballs, them spaghetti. You understand? That's what we want.
Listen,
yeah.
And don't put no powder down there either, because like, what?
Yeah, Johnson. Yeah. And then that could look like an infection. Like, whoa, brother, what is that?
What is that?
Yeah, no.
So definitely, like, go to a professional.
Yes.
European Wax Center, they do an amazing job. You know, my wax lady, I can't give you out the information, but you know, you can Google.
I know, right? It can be even that's like, ooh,
one thing I will say is that, you know, no sugaring. I mean, unless you want to go that route, but you know, it's not for the faint-hearted.
I would say with, you know, again, making sure that the balls are smooth, because when the balls are smooth, right, ladies, this is like a good thing for you guys too. You guys can get to the area called the Gooch, because if you're down there, you know, shaving balls, you're going to lift it up. So that little line between,
you got to just pick it up
underneath the scrotum that goes to the anus, it's a highly sensitive area for men. It's a lot of nerve endings down there. Like if you lick that, men go climb into these, they go to heaven. You know, like, what God said, what did Jesus tell you to tell me?
If you lick that. You might as well keep going further and go to the anus.
Well,
don't just stop at the gooch.
Well, it depends, because some people don't like to toss salads. You know, some people like the apples and cranberries and bananas, but when it comes to the salad tossing, they don't really, you know,
they not with it.
Yeah.
My girl, if you down there already, you just keep going a little further south. Yes. I know some men that actually really like that. You know,
some men love it. Trick Daddy loves it. Remember, he said.
Then Kanye like it too, or he liked the fingers in the butt.
That's what Amber. That's what allegedly. That's what they said.
You know, he liked that shit.
No, some guys like it.
I've heard like through mutual friends that yeah, they'll definitely love salad being tossed and gooch. The gooch. So that gooch area, ladies, and we ain't talking about Gucci, all right? We're talking about the gooch. Maybe if you did lick the gooch, you would get the Gucci.
Yeah.
Hey, it rhymes.
Or for a fashion over, depending on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So you could get them any. You know
Listen, both got a 30-day return policy. Hey.
Okay. So, you know, I would say, you know, for this episode, I think that was like really good. Yeah. Yeah. I think we ended that off really well.
Yeah.
And, you know, we have so many other things that we'll talk about. So we just want to thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes,
to us,
yes.
And we
thank
appreciate
you so much.
Guys. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. It's Raw Talk, your girl Tiki Millions.
And Diva Rhea. Check out our page. It is Raw Talk Tiki, Tiki, Riri, Riri.
Yes.
All right.
All
Good
right.
night.
See you next week. Bye.
See you next time.